can't quite believe I'm saying this, but some good news in the world of Star Wars. Doesn't mean I'm suddenly going to be praising them, but this is good casting, and I'm now mildly enthused about this project, and I think a lot of you guys will be as well, potentially. And I say mildly enthused. I'm not like, you're not bowing at the altar of Kathleen Kennedy or anything like that, but this is genuinely inspired casting. So, Star Wars Starfighter, movie with Ryan Gosling, Mia Goth, directed by Sean Levi, now has new casting for the villain role, and that's Matt Smith. I like Matt Smith a lot. I think Matt Smith is a fantastic actor. I think he's really come into his own, and I think actually, House of the Dragon, for instance, was him really just going balls to the wall and having a great time with his acting. And I think he's actually really underrated as an actor, to be honest. Great to see him be cast in this, and this now makes me... I mean, I like Ryan Gosling anyway, and I like Mia Goth as well. But having them bounce off of a villain character played by Matt Smith, yeah, I'm now mildly intrigued. So hit subscribe if you're new here, turn the bell notifications on. Let's dive right into it, shall we? So this is an exclusive to Deadline, hence why we're here. And I just think this is... I don't know, I like this casting. I think this is good casting. So Star Wars Starfighter Matt Smith lands villain role in the new Lucasfilm pick starring Ryan Gosling. Exclusive! After fighting battles for House Targaryen, Matt Smith is ready to take his next fight to a galaxy far, far away. Sources tell Deadline that the House of the Dragon star is on board to join Ryan Gosling in Lucasfilm's Star Wars Starfighter. So Mia Goth is also on board, with Sean Levy directing the pick. Jonathan Troper penned the script. So no one's commented on this. No one's reported and gone, yeah, this is true and this is why and blah, blah, blah. No one's done any of that. Pretty normal, to be fair. So the film will shoot this fall and is set to bow on May 28th, 2027. While exact details are vague on who Smith will be playing, sources say it will be one of the villain roles. So casting has been gearing up on the project over the past couple of weeks, with Levi meeting with a number of actors for this key role. Sources say executives made the decision to go with Smith to play the next great villain in the Star Wars universe. Now, I mean, that's an interesting part. The next great villain in the Star Wars universe. Is this like a multi-role part for Smith? Is he going to be around for a while? Who knows? I think that's quite interesting, to be honest. So details of Starfighter were unveiled in April at the Star Wars Celebration event in Tokyo. So the film is set 5 years after the events of Star Wars Episode 9. The Rise of Skywalker. That's my terrible Emperor impression. Which concluded the Skywalker saga and currently stands as the final feature chronologically in the Star Wars timeline. So Smith is coming off the second season of HBO's hit Game of Thrones spin-off series House of the Dragon. Next up, he has Sony and Darren Aronofsky's thriller Caught Stealing, which actually that looked really good as well. He plays like some punk rocker guy. It honestly looks really good, to be honest. That's a movie I'm excited for. This is great. This is great casting. I'm not going to sit here and say, this movie is going to be any good, right? That's not what I'm saying. Obviously not. It's Star Wars. It's Disney. It's Kathleen Kennedy. It's Bob Iger. All of those things are terrible, right? All of those things are awful. Genuinely. But does this mean that, having them involved, does it mean that Star Wars can never be good again? Potentially. Largely, I'd say, actually, highly likely, yes. There's a high chance that it will never, ever be good again because of them. But is there a very slim chance that Star Wars could be good with Disney involved? If they're involved in the least capacity possible, yeah. Sean Levy Levi, whatever, is good. Like, he's good. The writer is fine. Like, all the pieces of the puzzle are there to make a pretty decent film. Doesn't mean it's going to be good, though. But Matt Smith in any villain role, I'm game for. Like, I think Matt Smith is such a great actor. He's one of those actors that actually has gravitas on screen. He has charisma, right? He has a quiet charisma about him. I mean, anyone that watched his sort of introductory roles in Doctor Who, for instance, would say it's not quiet charisma. He's full-blown charisma. But lately, you know, he's played a lot of villains. And, yeah, he brings a really good screen presence that you seldom get these days. And I think him in a villain role would be fantastic. Could I imagine him as a Sith? Yeah, 100%. This is supposed to have an element of the Force in it as well, this movie. It's called Starfighter, but it's not just about, you know, starfighting, whatever. You know, a sort of a starfighter trooper going through the galaxy. It's not just about that. It was said to have some elements of the Force in it. So Matt Smith, I could see him being a Sith. I could see him being a great Sith, actually. And I could see him hamming it up and having a great time. Can you imagine, you know, Matt Smith's sort of Targaryen character wielding a lightsaber, cackling around, hacking people to pieces? That'd be wicked. That would be wicked. I'll be game for it. I'm here for it. Like I said, I think it's good casting. Doesn't mean the movie's going to be good, but it is good news. It's dependent on how it all comes together, obviously. So there you go. I mean, I don't have much else to say, really, with this. This is a movie. This is probably the only movie that they've announced that is seemingly doing something. Because, of course, the Star Wars Rey movie's done nothing. Where's that? That's nowhere to be found. James Mangold's prequel movie, where's that? That's nowhere to be found. But this one, they're actually moving forward with. Weirdly enough. Maybe this is a sign of things to come, that they're just looking to do little offshoot stories here and there. And that's a recipe for potential success, I think. Especially with these kind of actors involved. And I will say as well, this is a bit of a turning point for the series of Star Wars in general. Is where they're actually now hiring, because they hadn't for a little while anyway. Well, I guess they kind of had. I was going to say, this is them actually hiring pretty major established actors, which they kind of did before in one or two of the spin-offs. So maybe I'll eat my words there a little bit. But I don't know. Ryan Gosling up against Matt Smith. Yeah, that could be great. That could be really, really good. So anyway, leave your thoughts down below. Would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like what I do here, please do hit subscribe, turn the bell notifications on. And please do check out my Patreon. It's linked down below. Exclusive content is there. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye now.